That's kind of it.
Now you think about the numbers, then this weekend will be a derby weekend, one which Real Madrid will try as much as possible to extend their lead in La Liga. Remember, they are first against second. And when you think about local football, then it promises to be an exciting affair, a nail-biting it might turn out to be, because FC Leopards will try as much as possible to see if they will do what they failed to do for a number of times, and that is bag maximum points at the expense of Gor Mahia. Mashemeji Derby, it will be first against eighth. Who will have the final laugh? We wait. We will be able to see. The gentlemen in studio will be able to give us their prediction. But with the prediction, I know sometimes you're hitting the misses. But this weekend, najua kuna majamaa watajigonga kifua waseme, mambo na mbwata haitakuwa hivyo. Hassan Juma, Robinson Okenye, today you've decided it's Eldoret again on the road. What exactly are we expecting from your end?
Nafikiri kwangu ni mambo rahisi sana. Kando na Bayern Leverkusen ambao bado wanawania ubabe mara tatu. Ligi ya nyumbani tayari washiriki ya kibindoni na mataji mengine ya nyumbani na nyingine ya barani Ulaya. Hao wengine walijikwaa, kwa hivyo siwapigi upatu sana kushamiri hii wikendi. Baada ya michuano ya barani Ulaya kuna baadhi ya vilabu ambavyo vimepata majeraha, kwa hivyo kidogo usiwekeze na fedha nyingi sana, mambo huende asiwe nywe. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu ya hiyo michuano ya wikendi. Robbie?
Thank you very much, Hassan. Moses, you know, the thing is, once a loser, always a loser. I know, tutakuwa tunaangalia results the last week, and I don't know how you guys performed, but I know I topped the performance. So this today we'll be rolling it back. We'll have to go back to last week's results. But don't forget, we are at Tamasha in Eldoret. It's all about the Sherehe district, and we want to hear from the people of Eldoret what it takes, to get the winning sleeper for the weekend. And before we get into what we have to look at this week, I want us to quickly run through, what transpired during this week, Moses, and that will be very, very quick. We start with the Champions League. Arsenal were in action, and yes, they flattered to deceive, as they always do in the Champions League, and they lost to Bayern Munich, and the Bavarians cruised through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And aside from that, Real Madrid were taking on the defending champions Manchester City in the Champions League. Real Madrid cruised through. That is courtesy of a 4-3 win against Manchester City. So Real Madrid are in the semi-finals. Aside from that, PSG eliminated Barcelona from the Champions League after getting that 4-1 win against Barcelona in Spain. Now, aside from that, Dortmund were in action against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. Dortmund with a 4-2 win against Atletico Madrid, and they sail through to the Champions League. Now, that is all about the Champions League. Let's get into the other matches that were played this week. Before Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool were in action, and the Reds were dumped out of Europa League. So, will they have what it takes to win the English Premier League? We'll have to wait and see. Bayer Leverkusen were in action. They got a win against West Ham. They are fighting for their treble this season. That is on course. Aston Villa, they got that win against Lille. So still, they have had a fantastic win. So a number of matches that have been interesting during this week. And aside from that, this weekend, a number of matches that we're looking forward to. El Clasico, Real Madrid at home taking on Barcelona. Aside from that, AC Milan will be taking on Inter Milan. Dortmund will be taking on Bayer Leverkusen. And aside from Dortmund taking on Bayer Leverkusen, here at home, it will be all about the Mashemeji Derby that you just mentioned. Who will win? Is it going to be Gor Mahia, or is it going to be FC Leopards? Allow me for a minute to speak to Cosmas, who is here from